One example of the love of God shown by the Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, was during the Battle of Uhud. The archers were instructed not to leave their posts whether Muslims were winning or losing. But when they left to collect the spoils of war, the situation changed, and 70 Muslims were martyred. When Abu Sufyan called out asking about the Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, the companions were instructed to remain silent for strategic reasons. However, when Abu Sufyan glorified Hubal, the Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, could not bear an insult to God and instructed the companions to proclaim that Allah is the Most High and Most Exalted. This showed that the Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, did not care about his own life when it came to the honor and glory of God. The Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, stopped people from even small expressions that suggested partnership with God. When someone said, "Whatever you and Allah desire," he replied that they should only say, "Whatever Allah wills." This showed the strict teaching of the unity of God. The Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, also warned strongly against turning graves into places of worship. Even during his final illness, he prayed against those who made graves of prophets into places of worship, teaching a serious aversion to worshipping at graves. When disbelievers asked about God's lineage, revelation came that Allah is one, independent, He begets not, nor is He begotten. The Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, taught that rain comes from God's grace, not stars. He taught that those who associate partners with God will enter hell, and those who worship the one God will enter heaven. Depending only on worldly means instead of God is also a form of hidden shirk. Worldly means will not benefit in the hereafter, only God's grace will benefit. And to gain this grace, people must follow the example of the Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. The Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, expressed such love for God that he said if it was possible, he would be martyred again and again, purely for the sake of God. Before the Battle of Badr, he refused help from a brave non-believer until that person accepted belief in God. This showed that belief in the unity of God must always come first no matter the circumstances. The Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, remained constantly engaged in the remembrance of Allah. He taught that the four best statements are Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, La ilaha illallah, and Allahu Akbar. When someone said Islam felt too difficult to follow completely, the Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, advised him to remain constantly engaged in the remembrance of Allah. He also said that the best statement is La ilaha illallah and the greatest prayer is Alhamdulillah. Whenever the Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, received good news, he would immediately prostrate to thank God. Before sleeping, he would perform ablution, lie on his right side, and entrust all matters to Allah, praying that he had given himself fully to God. He taught that these should be the last words before sleeping, so that if a person passed away in sleep, they would pass away remembering Allah. When lying down, he would pray that his life and death be for Allah alone. When waking up, he would thank Allah for giving life again. He taught that the most pleasing state to God is when a person passes away while remembering Him. His Holiness, may Allah be his helper, said that today many Muslims wrongly think that the greatest deed is fighting in battle, but the Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, taught that constant remembrance of Allah is even greater. Nothing can save a person from punishment like remembrance of God can, and this is the greatest form of jihad. Aisha binti Abu Bakr, may Allah be pleased with her, narrated that in the final moments of the Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, he was given the choice to remain in the world or go to God, and he chose God, saying that Allah is the greatest of companions.